Hi Libra, welcome back. This is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Because it's a general reading, feel free to reverse the roles if needed. Also, my readings are timeless, so I just trust that when this finds you, it's for you, all right? So Libra, when I was meditating on the collective Libran energy, I got a few different images and a song. The song is Fast Car by Tracy Chapman, and I've gotten that song before in readings. I think I've gotten it for you before, so check out that song. Maybe you like that artist. Even if you don't, it's more so about the lyrics that came through. And what she says is there's one specific part of the song where she says, we got to make a decision. Something, or live and die this way. And then she says, and I remember we were driving in your car, speed so fast, thought I was drunk. Something about what it really means to be living. Okay, so I know what the actual meaning of the song is, but I'm getting only specific snippets of it. So what I'm taking from those snippets is that there's this message here, Libra, about really wanting to live and to feel free. And that song also talks about kind of putting yourself on the back burner, right? Because she's kind of putting her dreams on the back burner to care for, I believe, a parent figure. But to care for another is what the song is about. And desiring to really be free, but also there's this need to do the right thing. And definitely just go check out the song. But that's what I'm getting for you, Libra, like this desire to really feel like you're living, to have some sort of change in a situation even, but also not wanting to bypass on your responsibility to others or what's the right thing to do in society's eyes or based on your own moral compass. And it's about finding that balance there, Libra, between the two of having freedom, but also honoring yourself and the things that are important to you, okay? So that's kind of what I feel like is coming through. Hopefully that made sense to you. I also got a few different images. I got a grain of salt. No, it was a grain of sand. Oh, and then I got a phrase around that. Sorry, let's go back to the grain of salt. Sometimes sand and salt looks the same. So don't be fooled, okay? So that could resonate with some of you, that saying, or salt or sand or sugar. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting this all wrong. You know, and I really want to stop the reading here, but I'm not going to because I don't believe in coincidences. So I feel like my words are coming out, but then I feel like I'm not saying them the way that I want to say them, or I'm getting some of the words intermingled. And Libra, you could also have that sense of like wanting to deliver something really important to you, but feeling like, gosh, it's not coming out right, or that's how I said it, but that's not how I meant it. You know, like second guessing some of the things that you're saying, or getting your words a little bit mixed up even, especially if you're in this kind of confusing energy, or you're connecting with someone that often misconstrues your words. Okay, and that's really interesting because I got that message in the Cancer reading of someone talking over someone. You could certainly be dealing with a Cancerian, but don't have to be. Sorry, your card flew all the way over here. So anyways, forgive me if I got any of the lyrics wrong or I twisted anything that I just said. But I'm not going to delete it. I'm not going to go back because I don't feel like that's a coincidence. I feel like that could be the energy that you are feeling or the person you are connecting with. So let's just go ahead and get into the tarot and see what else you have going on, all right? Some cards came out there while I was talking. You have the sextile of opportunity. So to me, the overall energy is about, interestingly enough, explaining oneself. Okay, and here I'm having trouble like explaining what I'm feeling, and I feel like some of you might be in that same position, or feel that way when it comes to a certain person, that you always have trouble explaining yourself to them, or things get misconstrued or don't come out right? But there is some insight coming in relation to that. Some change or welcome development coming in. This is also an opportunity for doors to open up for you in other areas of your life, Libra. Doesn't have to be at all in regards to this connection. It could be opportunities to do new things or change some of your daily habits or travel or within work, but it's a welcomed development, whatever it is. And then your overall energy is the Six of Swords, which talks about resolutions coming in for you, some sort of resolution. And I got the word in specific, resolute. Some of you are resolute in a decision, or you need to become one with a decision, right? So if Libra, leading up to now, you've been in kind of like a split energy of kind of seeing it this way, seeing it that way, being pulled this way, being pulled that way. The universe is saying, like, we're ready to deliver to you what it is that you want, but first you got to make up your mind on how you feel and what you want, and then stay resolute in it. Because as long as there's split energy, it cannot come in. So I feel like becoming resolute is what is going to help you. Like making your mind up, sticking to it, not deviating. This person has the Nine of Pentacles in their energy. So this person is wanting a bit more financial comfort in their life, or if nothing else, just to feel comfortable in their environment. To me, this is a self-sufficient vibe. This person might be a very independent or self-sufficient person, or they're craving more of that in their life. I do get a sense of like one person in the connection maybe being a little bit more open-minded to new things than the other, and one being more comfortable or comforted in their comfort zone. Okay. So let's get into it and see. We're going to go into the recent past energy. What led up to this moment? Your perception of each other, how you genuinely feel underneath it all, your hopes, and most likely future outcome based on free will. So, Libra, recent past energy. I'm getting that song again. And your arms wrapped around my shoulder, and I had a feeling that I belonged. Oh, that's important. She says, with your arms wrapped around my shoulder, and I felt that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone. I freaking love that song. I've gotten it in readings before. It's just a very meaningful, impactful song. Okay. So check it out. But that part in specific, feeling like a sense of belonging, really craving that, Libra, really wanting that in your life, wanting that comfort, giving that to others maybe even. And just knowing that you are someone, right? That not only could you be someone, but you are someone. You are unique and a beautiful individual creator here on this earth. So let's see. You have the Sun and the Five of Cups. Woo! That's a stark difference there. Give me one more card. The Four of Cups. The Nine of Swords. Wow. So I feel like in the recent past, Libra, there's like all this happiness wanting to come in, right? But your thoughts about something, or your inability to stop thinking about something from the past, I feel, or something that you didn't have control over that made you feel bad, or had a lasting impact on you, is what I'm getting, kind of stole away from your happiness. But you have free will, so you kind of allowed that energy to take you over, whether you were conscious or not conscious of that. I just get a sense of like being down in the dumps and not being able to really pull yourself out of that energy, getting into very stressful thoughts or negative thinking. This could have been around the full moon that we just had in Aquarius on the 23rd. I think a lot of people were affected to a high degree of their shadow coming out and anxiety returning. And it was almost feeling like a little bit of a retrograde where like past issues returning and all of that. And it stole away from your happiness. You know, it was like you got to a point of being resolute and feeling good again, and then bam, the energy hit, right? Or the emotions came, or something kind of took you off kilter here. Because I see that the sextile of opportunity is here. I think that for a lot of you, this is past. You've already resolved this. You're moving out of that energy. But some of you, it's still somewhat lingering here within your energetic fields, this sense of like just feeling down. You know, some of you might not even know why you're feeling that way. Some of you know good and damn well why you're feeling that way. But I get a sense of just like knowing that you could feel happier, but not, okay, I'll come back to that, but not being able to override that for a small period of time, like the energy consuming you or something getting the best of you. I want you to be happier. That's the song that wanted to come through. I honestly don't know any of the other lyrics or the artist, and I swear that song came through for you in a different reading recently. And I said the same thing. I don't know who sings that or where that's from. It's almost like you got kind of like in this space where you were thinking back on happy times and then feeling the loss or the change of that over time, okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like looking back on a past memory and initially feeling a lot of happiness and then instantly feeling sadness because that moment is gone. And it's like Libra, Spirit saying there are many, many more moments to come. So place your focus there. All right, so let's see this person's recent past energy. 2 of Wands. The Hierophant. The 7 of Swords. Wow. Okay, I'm going to need one on that. So whoever you've been connecting with, if this person's been of 2 minds, say they've had split energy where they were kind of going back and forth on something and being pulled in this direction and that direction, they finally did make a decision that lined up with them. But kind of a not really. I don't know what that means. I heard they went the hairy way of doing it, the wrong way of doing it or something. The long way around. Thank you. They went the long way around of doing that. What does that mean? Give me one on the 7 of Swords. The Moon. Wow. The Devil. Okay. Oh, I see. So, ever heard the term fake it till you make it? I feel like that's kind of what this person's energy was about in the recent past. Of, you know, saying, I'm resolute, I made a decision, this is what I want, I know what I want, I'm headed towards it. But then in the background of their mind, there's like this doubtful, insecure energy that is naysaying their own dreams or their own aspirations, or naysaying themselves. You know, it's like telling someone that I'm absolutely sure this is what I want, but then when you go to bed at night being like, oh my God, is that what I want? I don't really know if that's what I want. Ooh. But not wanting to admit that or say that out loud. Do you know what I'm saying? Because this person wants to seem resolute, and all of us do this sometimes to some degree, right? But I feel like this person has some sort of deception around how they truly feel about something, you know, saying like, I have a higher purpose and I know, and then deep down inside it's like I'm just trying to save face, or I don't really know, or kind of questioning or doubting their motives, or maybe even your motives. Like this person saying, I found the light of day, but then they aren't really sure if that's even true, you know? And it's kind of like putting on a false facade, although I'm not getting like negative, icky, ill intentions, although maybe for some they might. But more so what I'm getting is this person's trying to convince themselves. That's what it is. They're not even necessarily trying to convince others at this point. They're trying to convince themselves that they know something that they doubt. Or at least they have in the recent past. So, very interesting. Let's go into the perception of each other. Keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder, right? So it may be your truth, but it may not be this person's truth, but we'll start there. I just keep getting that same lyric. I want you to be happier. I don't know if you're telling someone that, or they're telling you that. Like, I just want you to be happy. Or, what can I do to make you happier? Or maybe you're saying that to yourself, like, I want to be happier. So, the Six of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the reverse. It's like this, Libra. Some of you are absolutely resolute in how you feel, okay? And not wanting to go back and forth on it anymore. That's that split energy I felt at the beginning. And the guidance is to make a decision that feels the best to you and stick to it. And don't allow yourself to doubt it. Interestingly enough, the person you're connecting with is kind of going through a similar thing, right? Where they are saying one thing, but then of kind of two hearts about something internally. Some of you know this. Maybe you're observing this person and you can see that they are a little bit back and forth, you know, by demonstration of their actions, behaviors, or moods. It's like you're observing this person, Libra, and you're seeing them show this side of themselves, which is a true part of themselves. But then on the other side, you're also sensing or seeing this other part that doesn't quite line up, which is also an authentic part of themselves. So I don't want to say like this person's faking anything. I think both are authentic emotions. It's just that this person has not reconciled that within themselves just yet. So they have split energy. And some of you love this person anyways, even though there might be some emotional distance there. Because you see kind of their struggle of this back and forth, and maybe also because you understand what that feels like. You know what that feels like, right, Libra? Especially being a Libra. You know what it feels like to weigh things out and try and see it from both sides, and sometimes that helps you and it's a superpower, but sometimes it hinders you and it creates insecurities. So it's almost like having an understanding of this person, or at least the guidance is to bring that understanding in when perceiving this person, because we often attract people that have something to teach us about ourselves as well, right? Or something we have to offer them. So I feel like that's kind of what I'm seeing here in your perspective. Some of you, if you had been going back and forth on something with this person, you are definitely coming to a decision point, or you already have. Let's see this person's perception, Libra, of you and the connection. Knight of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So, Libra, I feel like this person is... Oh, really? Okay. I wasn't going to go there, but they said running from their emotions, running from their feelings, or at least they have in the past. All of a sudden, my throat's bothering me. So I feel like, again, there's a throat chakra issue over here with this person. I don't know if they constantly clear their throat or they have trouble communicating their emotions, that type of energy. But I feel it mostly on this person's side. It could be either or, though. This person's like trying really hard to be open to new things in their life, right? Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pause there, but there's two different things coming in. This person is like toying around with two different ideas of like, do I say something? Do I say something here, or do I just let it go? And I feel like there's the back and forth. There's that split energy again. This person views you as someone, possibly Libra, that goes back and forth between being closed off and being open. This person may feel like you tend to walk away or kind of leave them in the dust when you're not very happy with them. Or that could be something they've done to you. I am getting so much weird energy in right now. Like, I feel like I went from, when I went from the Libran energy over here, that all of a sudden my energy is really thick. I don't know how else to put that. It's like they have a dense energy around them. Okay, so this person might have a lot of energetic blockages that they really could benefit from, like Reiki or energy clearing or meditating. Like they're not keeping up with their flow, and so the energy feels a bit dense over here. Okay, that's just a side note. I cannot help but to notice that. But it's like, yeah, this person, they may want to communicate with you, Libra, and for you to be open to them, but they often feel like you won't be, or they worry that you won't be, that you will not hear them out, that instead you will turn your back, or maybe you've done that to them in the past, but they're wanting some sort of open-mindedness here. I just saw an image of a door shutting. All right, so let's go into the emotional space and see where this is headed, Libra. This person's energy is really hard to read, okay? And it feels almost like they have even blockages up around their crown chakra. They might be very closed off energetically, or this person may not like to be read, which is interesting because I was literally just talking to one of my fellow readers a night or two ago, and she said she had went to read stuff for someone and she could feel the resistance, like she couldn't get into the energy. That's kind of what I'm feeling, like this person not wanting to be exposed or read. Like, this could be someone where, Libra, you could see exactly how they're feeling, but if you were to confront them with it, say you were to bring it up to them and be like, yo, you look sad, are you sad? They would, even if they were sad, they would get defensive possibly, or say, I don't know what you're talking about. You know, when it's like energetically written on their face. You know, that goes back to like the faking it till you make it thing, right? And that can be so frustrating when you can clearly see that someone is struggling and they won't just say it. That's really can be very frustrating, right? So let's get into the emotional space and how you're feeling in the emotional space underneath all of that. So Libra, how do you genuinely feel when it comes to this connection? 8 of Wands. Okay, I see what that's about. They said it's a two-way street. So if that's frustrating for you when someone does that to you, just know it's equally as frustrating when you do it to another person. And don't say you've never done that. Okay, don't say you've never done that. Said you were okay when you weren't okay. Said you weren't hurt when you were hurt. Just remember that when you do that, people can feel the energy, right? Two-way street. All right, so what's in the heart space? 8 of Wands. Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. Wow. So, Libra, there's something here that's on your heart that you want to express, but you stop yourself from doing so, and instead you keep going back and forth. But there is a strong desire to kind of break loose of that energy energetically, okay? It's like gearing up yourself for to get the courage or something. See, I keep stopping myself from saying what I'm feeling. And as a channeler, that is like a huge no-no, right? But when I think it, I hear it, I say it. Think it, hear it, say it. Think it, hear it, say it. And it usually flows. But in this reading, I keep stopping myself and pausing and stopping myself and pausing. And I feel like this is the Libra energy right now of like stopping yourself, pausing. Ooh, should I? Should I? No. Say it now? No. Like that. That's so frustrating. And I feel like you're frustrating yourself kind of, okay? And if this isn't you, then this is the person you're talking to. I kind of get that you both are kind of mirroring each other, so it very well may be the both of you, but take it or leave it. I just get like, every time I'm getting a message, it's like a pause. You know, it's like saying something, expressing yourself and being like, I shouldn't have said it. Or getting ready to say something and then stopping yourself. And then it creates some sort of indecisive energy within you. And this is what the guidance was at the beginning of the reading. It's like, Libra, Spirit doesn't want you to see it from right and wrong. Should I, shouldn't I? The universe just says line up. Just line up with what it is and stay resolute in that, and it'll bring it to you. Or act from that place. It's asking you to come to a space of resolution, of not splitting the energy. And it takes a little bit of courage. It takes a little bit of confidence to be able to do that, right? They're giving me that song again, but you could be so much happier. We want you to be happier. I think that's from your guides, actually. That's what, at least what my guides are saying. I want you to be happier. All right, so let's see what this person's emotions are. Oh, wow. Okay. So in this person's heart of hearts, Libra, they're the Magician, the Five of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Cups. So both of you have the Eight of Wands here. Didn't I say I felt like some mirroring going on? Every time I get into this person's energy, I feel dense. Energetically. Like this person could be really fatigued. They could have, like I said, blockages in their energy even. And I'm getting kind of like a tension type of headache going on here. And then my throat chakra keeps getting activated. So I don't know what this person has going on energetically, but every time I go in their energy, I feel it. So they are trying to create something, manifest something, but they keep getting in their own way, you know, emotionally feeling a bit split themselves as to what it is that they want to create. Both of you with the Page of Wands, though. So it's like, they're also needing to come to one decision, communicate it, and stick with it, and stop this back and forth energy. I feel like the only thing blocking this person from manifesting more fun in their life, more vitality, easier flowing energy, support around them through friends, family, love, or within this connection is their own thinking about it. Their own questioning, their own doubting. They're getting in their own way, and it's creating energy blockages. And I feel at this point, if this person's been stuck there for a while, it's now starting to manifest into physical blockages, meaning like this person may actually physically feel heavy, dense. Like, you know, when you're not in alignment, you know how you feel, right? Like when you're in alignment, you feel like fluid, like clarity, like vitality. When you're not in alignment and you haven't been for a while, It's like you go into what they call the pain body, and the pain body is a very dense energetic field, and it'll have you feeling sad or fatigued, low energy, etc. You know, not because the person is literally ill, but they're making themselves ill with their inattentiveness to their energy, their thoughts, their emotions, with this not making a decision here type of energy. Hopes. The Ten of Cups. So this is hoping for emotional fulfillment, love, family, a sense of satisfaction. This is enlightenment. This is alignment. What I was just talking about. Clarity, fluid energy. Yes, vitality. This person's hoping for the Page of Pentacles, an opportunity to start over. An opportunity to start over. Begin again. Okay, so this person has that opportunity coming in for them always, every day. Every day they wake up is an opportunity to begin again. Let's see what the most likely future outcome is then, Libra. Now, keep in mind that all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will. You're in the driver's seat. Okay, no one else. I'm just giving you a snapshot. Whoa! Two of Swords, Page of Swords. Gosh, I almost said a bad word. Seven of Swords, and then the Libra card. Oh, Libra. And the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And the Ten of Swords underneath that. Wow. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you don't become resolute in the energy, then it keeps you kind of stuck in this insecure, non-trusting, hypercritical energy. And it's going to throw you completely out of balance. I just heard, I don't know where this is coming from. Some of you don't even know where this negativity is coming from, or how you allowed yourself to get it in your atmosphere, or maybe why you're getting it from another person or this person. It's coming from a space of not feeling safe and secure in your own well-being, Libra, of doubting your own intuition, and closing yourself off to seeing the good of a situation or a person. Now, this is future energy, which means you have the power to change that. This is all self-limiting beliefs, all of it. And it's really interesting because it's gotten you down in the dumps in the past, even though you had a lot of happiness here available to you. And then there's been some sort of change here. Oh, okay. I heard some of you, there's a caution here about recreating the past, not allowing your thoughts to go there. And then emotionally wanting to kind of begin something new or express yourself, and then going back and forth and getting stuck in that energy. And then doubt arising again. Some of you, it's not that. Let me talk to another group of you. Some of you, is that you intuitively know that this person is not telling the truth, but you have no proof of it. But you getting all stuck in your head about it, or trying to figure it out, or like get this person to say, you know, how they really feel or something, is only trapping you in this ending sort of energy, and it's stealing away from your ability to be present in the present moment. Gosh, this reading is so similar to the Cancer reading, but also the Leo reading that I did yesterday. It's like if you get stuck in this energy, Libra, of trying to, it's like knowing something, but not having complete proof of it. So instead, you're just like dwelling, or looking for it, or looking for that validation, looking for that proof, or trying to pull it out of someone else. If you focus your energy there, you bring your energy down with it. It's almost like the universe saying, it's not really your job to be a detective here, or to figure out someone else's motives. It's your job to stay in alignment with your happiness and trust in the laws of the universe that this will come to light, or there will be some sort of resolution without you having to go about it the hard way or over assert yourself into the situation. Let's see this person's energy in the future. The Sun. So you got a repeating card there. The Four of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. The Hermit. And the Eight of Swords. So, this person's in the future energy, trying to reconnect with their happiness. Okay, so they might break loose of this split energy here for a moment, and they're really trying to hold on to their happiness, you know, and the things that make them feel good and their surroundings. And this could also be why they're very focused on like the comfort zone, right? This person might be doing a lot of introverting or self-reflecting, but they often get stuck in the mind, and the mind likes to play tricks on them, so it's not always their friend, you know. Sometimes this person gets too wrapped up in their comfort zone, even though their comfort zone is sometimes toxic, and it creates density in their energy. Because here's the other thing: in order to maintain vitality, you have to have variety in your life. And sometimes this person doesn't allow that variety to come in. You know, they might be a very habitual type of personality where they have like a routine or things they like, and those are the things they like, and that's it. And that serves them, but not all the time. Sometimes it limits them from having new experiences or new things flow into them, and in that respect, it can be very toxic for this person. Really, the only blockage here, the true blockage, is in this person's mind. But if this is not a mindful person, say they're not into spirituality, they don't pay attention to their thoughts, they don't clear their energy, then that's can be a huge issue for this person, because they're creating problems where there doesn't need to be problems. They're not focused on their thoughts, and they're creating density in their energy, which is palpable to me and probably to other people that are interacting with this person, and definitely to you. And I just keep getting that song, I want you to be happier. And then let's go back to the initial song, was Tracy Chapman, Fast Car. Now, some of you or someone in the connection may feel an obligation here to take care of the other, to do the right thing, but at the same time want to flee the situation or have some sort of freedom from that bondage or that spiritual cord of attachment. And the overall message, Libra, is to find some sort of agreement, compromise, balance in that situation. And I can see that you're having a little bit of difficulty doing that, but the encouragement is not to go about this in a shady way, in a judgmental way. Don't let your insecurities get the best of you. It's almost saying, you know, stay in this sun energy of knowing that things will work out for you when you trust that they will work out for you. And the best way to uplift another is to be an uplifter yourself, meaning to be in a high vibration and to be that sense of love for oneself. I'm sorry, I have to get one card on this. This reading is so long, but I gotta know what that's about. What is all the swords energy about? The Five of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the High Priestess. Yeah, so I also kind of get that there's a desire to maybe be right as opposed to be happy, and needing to let that go because that's burdensome. That creates a lot of dense energy. That you're really being called to come at it from the higher perspective and take the higher road, Libra. And that's sometimes easy and that's sometimes hard, you know. But it's like follow your intuition here, and yeah, go from there. So let's see what the guidance is from the Osho Zen. Maturity. Didn't I just say take the higher road here? And we are the world. This is my connectedness card. So you're needing to bring emotional maturity into the situation, okay? And this person is needing to understand that their thoughts are definitely connected to what they're experiencing, especially when it comes to their well-being. And what's in it for them? Everything. To get ahead of that, to see the connectedness of it all. What is the guidance here? Serenity. This says the most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. Yes, that's basically everything I felt in this reading, wrapped up into one card. And I think it's really important not to let the past bleed into the now, okay? It's very easy to do, very easy to do, but there's no peace in that. There's no control over that, right? And so I feel this card applies to both. Wow, Libra. So I'm going to leave it there. Zodiac signs you might be dealing with. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so it could be any zodiac sign. But the ones I'm seeing predominantly are Virgo and Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus. Be dealing with another Libra, Aries, Leo again. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind, like I said, it's a general, can be any zodiac sign. If it resonated, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana, link down in the description box below. Also, if you like my style, you can get it for yourself at my sister's online boutique, avasophiaco.com. And for those of you who would like to donate to the channel, you can do so in the About section of my YouTube. Either way, wishing you the very, very best, Libra. And until next time, my friends, namaste.